Mornings used to break me. Tears over clothes, battles over breakfast, yelling in the car. We would arrive everywhere frazzled, and I would already resent my own child before 8 a.m. Kim John Payne's book, Simplicity Parenting, taught me anxious kids don't need more motivation or consequences. They need visual predictability. I created a 15-minute schedule with a sand timer. No more reminding, no more negotiating. She knew exactly what's next. I stopped nagging. We both started winning. The mornings aren't just easier now, we actually enjoy each other again. Here is what I took away from the book to create my 15-minute morning system that ended chaos with my 4-year-old. We created a visual list of chores, and it is my job to ensure that I don't rush her through it. Let's dive in further and see what work went into this. Anxious brains need to see time and sequence, not hear reminders. Visual systems remove negotiation entirely. My daughter and I worked together to list everything that needs to be done in the morning to get ready for school. Since she was involved with the creation of the list, I found that she took absolute pride in referring to the list in the mornings and marking tasks as they got completed. Our list works for our family. Make the bed, leave the dog in the backyard, bring him back, give him a treat, brush, get ready, say a quick prayer, sit down for breakfast, get your backpack ready, put on jacket, shoes, etc. and out the door. In the initial days, we used a 3-minute hourglass to help her transition from one task to the next. But now that she's more settled into the routine, we haven't used the hourglass for quite some time now. And I'm hoping that it stays that way. I did my part by not constantly being on her toes, reminding her and making her anxious. I let the hourglass be a visual guide for her. As any other kid her age, she hates being rushed between tasks, and I make sure I respect that. Pro tip, avoid a phone timer as that is less accessible and visible to the child. I hope this makes sense. The second thing we did was we concentrated on one task at a time. The book suggested that multitasking can overwhelm the child. Breaking tasks into single steps makes everything doable and builds momentum. How does this sound? Hurry up and get dressed, eat breakfast, brush, and yes, before all of that, please leave the dog in the backyard. This is enough to overwhelm an adult. So we can imagine what it must do to the one track at a time mind of a new human. They're barely keeping up with the demands of the noise around them. And this can easily dysregulate the best of the best brains of any age. Allowing the child to handle and win over one task at a time allows them to feel good and build confidence, ultimately building momentum and creating good long-term habits. Don't expect them to remember all steps without visual or verbal reminders. And don't add new tasks mid-routine, because it breaks the pattern they just worked so hard to master. I used to think morning chaos was just what parenting looked like, that I was doing something wrong, that I was failing. But it turns out I just needed to speak my daughter's language. The anxiety's language is predictability. A visual schedule and a sand timer changed everything for us. We are not just getting out the door on time anymore, we are actually laughing together. If this morning system sounds like it could save your sanity too, hit like, subscribe, and share with another parent drowning in morning battles. You're not failing, you are learning. So let's embrace and heal together.